Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, I promised myself I would try to do a face-to-face video, but as you can hear in my voice, I actually have COVID right now, so there is no way that I'm showing you my face right now, which is very unfortunate. A lot of things have been happening in the past couple months since the intro of this video, and I feel absolutely terrible because this video was my idea in the first place, and it's just so frustrating, but I do know that on the next update we will be talking face to face again. Everything will be fine, and I can give you guys some more updates on my life. I have had some, big changes, and I I unfortunately couldn't film a update on month one because of those life changes, but all that stuff will be coming in a video soon, so just kind of stay tuned if you're interested or curious or whatever. But I have some good progress that I made on these products that I chose for this pan. So this is the Pan Your Emotions that I'm doing with my beautiful friend, Beauty by Angela. Her information will be linked down below. Her actual video will be in the description box for hers. This is a collab that we did. We used to pan together all the time, and then we kind of both just went through some stuff, and I stopped doing a lot of beauty on my channel, but I'm trying to pick that back up, and of course when I do pick it up I get COVID, so there's that. So yeah, let's go through our products here. I'm really excited. Basically what we chose was different emotions to pair with products and associate them. So I will let you know what those emotions are and what I chose for them, and yeah, we'll go from there. So let's get started with the original ones that we chose. We chose 4 to 6 products. I did choose extra because that's just, what I do. And I explained also in the beginning that I am recently getting back into panning, so I don't want to go too hard with really difficult products. So I kind of wanted to ease back into it. So a lot of my products are easier to finish, but I'm doing it rolling. So when I do finish something or meet goal, I will roll something else in. So it's going to be continuous. And we're doing this for 6 months. So when you're watching this, it'll be 4 more months of updates before the finale. All right, let's dive in. So the first thing that I had in the intro was this Armani lotion in, what is this, Armani Code. So for the emotion, for this one I chose nostalgia because this was my signature scent growing up from like my early 20s all the way up until now. And I also explained that I only use this on my hands and wrists because it's not moisturizing. I could have easily cheated and used this all over my legs, but I didn't. It was just hands and wrists. So as you can see, the line was here at the intro, and then we are now completely empty, which I'm really happy about. This is very old, so I get to roll one out. Yes, that always makes you feel good when you get to roll something out, especially on your like first or second update. So the next thing that I had here was my e.l.f. concealer. This is one of those clicky concealers. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer, and I chose this for disappointment because this really doesn't do much of anything for me. I'm still struggling with trying to figure out how to use this. Right now I'm actually using it to cut my creases, but I mean, it'll take forever to use if I only use that. So I can't really see through the packaging. There's some dark spots. There's like a dark spot up to here, then a gap, and then a dark spot all the way up to the top. So there's a good amount of product in here. And like I said, I'm still struggling on how to use that. I don't like it as a regular concealer, so that one is disappointment, and I'm still definitely plugging away at that one. That one might last until the finale, unless I find some drastic way to use it. So that one's keeping on. Okay, so I added this as an extra in the intro. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I said that this guy was like still kicking. It was so hard to use up. I am very, very happy to say I was finally able to finish this thing. Oh my gosh, this took over a year of straight use to use. Outrageous. So I'm so glad this is gone. I am so happy to roll that out. That one I had chose, like I said, frustration, because it was frustrating. It just would not die. Great bronzer, just wouldn't die. The next thing that I had here is my Tarte blush, and this is in the shade Party. And this one I said I wanted to use half of the blush, so right down the center. And as you can see, I have expanded the pan. I have thinned out over in here, but there's still a decent amount of product around the edge, so this one's still going. It's quite pigmented for my skin because I am pale, so I don't need much, and I'm not a heavy blusher anyway. So that one's going to keep on going. So for this one, I chose the Emotion Joyful because it really does make my skin look bright and vibrant and, healthy and glowy and happy. So I picked Joyful. All right, the next one I have here is a perfume, and this is in the scent Chocolate Greedy from Montal, and I'm happy to say it is gone. I love this, and I do have a giant full size and another one of these little like travel sized ones. And for the emotion, I chose happiness because this literally smells like chocolate pebbles, like fruity pebbles, but chocolate, like cocoa pebbles. So it's a fantastic like fall winter scent, and it just makes me so happy because it smells like chocolate. So I'm really happy to have that out as well. And the last one that I had, oh no, sorry, there's two last ones that I had. Another one that I had that I am really struggling with, you guys, like super hard. I chose the Emotion Sexy for it because it's a red polish. The original line wore off. It was up to about here, right there, and now we're down to here, about halfway. This is such a struggle to use because I hate the color red on my own nails. And it is really hard to get the nail polish out of these little bottles because the brushes are short. So you have to like tip it completely on its side, and you can see how thick this thing is. Like it's not even really moving that well. So it's also a one coater, so you don't need much of it, and it's taking forever. I've been using it on my toes, but it's still taking forever. So that's still kicking too. All right, and the last one that I already had in the project was an eyeshadow from my Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I wanted to hit pan in the shade Vermeer right here, and as you can see, I did right there. That took almost 2 months to hit pan in because I used that as an inner corner highlight and a lid highlight, or like a lid color, and honestly, it's so pigmented that it's really, really, really like what do you call it? You don't need a lot to get the results. So it took for freaking ever to hit pan, but it's exciting. So I am going to roll in 3 things because I finished 4 or hit goal on 4. So I'm going to roll in 3 more things to take place. It's going to put me at 7, or no, sorry, it's going to put me at 6 again, which is fine because I like to have a little extra product in there as well. So we're going to add in 3. The first thing I'm going to add in is actually still from this palette, and I think because I am motivated now, that's what I'm using for an emotion, is motivated. Because I'm really excited that I'm seeing so much pan in here. I'm going to go for another shade to hit pan on, and I'm going to go for Raw Sienna right here. There's a little bit of a dip there. It's definitely not close to pan at all. It's still, you can kind of see how deep the pans are in here versus what it's at. So I'm hoping to hit pan and Raw Sienna next. I'm really excited. I use it quite a bit, so I think it'll be possible in about maybe a month or so. I'm going to really focus it this time. So that's going to be for Motivated. And then I also picked a Becca powder. Now this one, I chose the Emotion Restless because I'm itching to get rid of this. It is a bulky packaging. I've had it forever. It doesn't work as an under eye powder for me. So it's literally been in my collection for like 2 straight years. I use it almost every day, and it's just very frustrating that it's not going anywhere. So, I actually marked this like a while ago where it was at, and I've used it for probably 2 months since that mark because I was originally going to use it in this project and I said no. So the mark was like 2 months, and literally that's all I have for progress is just that little dunk. So annoying. But so Restless, I'm using the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. Like I said, I only use this to set my eye primer. That's it. I don't use it under my eyes because it makes my eyes look creepy. I don't use it anywhere on my face. It makes me look gross and cakey and nasty. So this is only to set my eye primer. So even though that doesn't look like a lot, that's a good amount. This was a 10-gram container, like halfway, so that's probably a good gram or 2 even. Probably, yeah, probably about 2 grams. So there's a good amount in there. But I would like to finish this like badly, and I'm hoping I can get this done by the end of the project because I am so tired of that powder. It's kicking around. Okay, and last but not least, I picked another perfume to take the place of the Chocolate Greedy perfume. And for this one, I chose Stella McCartney Pop. Now, I love the scent, but this one is definitely changing in scent because I've had it for so long. I do have a giant 3.4 ounce of this, so I don't feel sad like using the rest of this up. I'd say there's probably about the same amount that was in here. So I don't tend to have a problem using up perfumes when I really focus on them because I'm an oversprayer. I like to spray a lot. But the problem is I have so many perfumes and I hate smelling like the same thing every day. So I like to rotate through them pretty regularly, and that's why a lot of my perfumes don't show use like this. This is rare. Obviously, you know I love it when something's like almost empty, but I would like to finish this off. And it's a great springtime scent, so I think I'll be able to do that. And for this one, I picked, oh my gosh, what was the emotion I picked? Hold on. Youthful. That's the one. I feel youthful because it's a very like sweet candy-ish tuberose heavy scent. So it's girly, it's fun, it's youthful, it's vibrant, and it's springtime. So that's why I chose youthful. And yeah, I think we'll be able to hit goal on some more of these by next update. I'm really excited, and then I'm hoping to start getting into a little bit more of a challenge once I get through some of the last of these easier goals. So I'm sorry that this wasn't the best video, you guys. Like I said, you can hear it in my voice, I'm sure. I am still pretty sick, but I do sound worse than I am, which is good. But yeah, COVID's not friendly to the face, so we're not showing that today. But thank you guys again so much for watching. I thank you continuously for your support because my life is a circus. Please go watch Angela's video. She is such a good panner. She's such a good YouTuber, and she's so underrated. She's wonderful. So please go show her some support. Go, give her the love that she absolutely deserves because my videos are like nothing compared to hers lately. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Definitely will see you face to face, and yeah, happy panning. Bye.